The Trump administration is trying to weaken Americans' financial future. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB, is the cop on the beat that looks out for consumers and holds big banks and giant corporations accountable when they try to scam you. Part of the agency's work is to enforce the Equal Credit Opportunity Act, which prohibits discrimination in banking and lending. Now, Congress passed this law in 1974 when, frankly, it was all too common for lenders to discriminate against women and minorities who were applying for small business loans or mortgages or credit cards. This is the law that helped ensure that women could go into a bank and actually open a savings account or take out a mortgage and know that they would have the same opportunity, the same services, and wouldn't be charged more than a man would be. But now, the Trump administration is trying to destroy the CFPB. And as part of trying to shut down its work, they have specifically targeted enforcement of the Equal Credit Opportunity Act. Look, sometimes discrimination is blatant, like hanging a no blacks or Hispanics sign. Those were the signs that banks used to put in their windows. But in many cases, discrimination is less obvious, especially as banks and lenders start to rely more on technology. For example, we can't see if an algorithm is denying women mortgages at higher rates than men, or charging you more for the same loan, even if you have a better credit score. And that's where the CFPB's disparate impact enforcement comes in. Even if a bank didn't deliberately intend to treat you specifically differently, they should still be held accountable under the law when their algorithms or other actions result in discrimination. Now, Trump's new CFPB rule would make it easier for banks to cheat you or to discriminate against you. And if that's not bad enough, it would also end certain credit programs that boost homeownership for first-time home buyers. Look, this will have real consequences for women. If Trump succeeds in rolling back civil rights enforcement, the data show that female homeowners, for example, could pay up to an extra $8,000 a year in mortgage payments due to unchecked lending discrimination. But here's the good news. This isn't a done deal. You can submit a comment to the CFPB opposing this rule right up until Monday, December 15th. So this is it. Now is the time to make our voices heard. Stand up for the CFPB, push back on efforts to gut its important work to protect families across this country. Make your voice heard because you can make a difference.